welcome to Planning with Crystal. Today's unboxing is the Liberty, the Ultimate Beauty Gift, and this is for May 2023. So this is the gift. Before we jump into the gift, I will tell you what I bought to get the gift. There's also a huge candle that was sent with the gift. We'll talk through all that. So a little bit of information for you first of all. So this is a gift with purchase, which means if you spend a certain amount of money, the gift is included free of charge. Now, I know there's some debate, is it free if you're having to spend money to get it, but you're not paying for the gift, you're buying items you would normally buy, or that's the idea, and getting the gift then included. So you had to spend £175 on beauty, and the gift is worth £446. So if you are a Liberty Beauty Drop member, you could use your credit towards this, and I think we got a 24-hour kind of early shopping opportunity for this as well. I definitely got an email 24 hours before saying I could buy it before it went on general sale or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, like I said, as usual, I will go through what I bought to get the gift because you guys seem to like to know that info, and then we'll get into the gift. I'll show you what it is, what it does, and how much it's worth and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so what did I buy? So one thing I bought is by Biologique Richard. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Lotion P50. So it's one of those products you've either heard of this range or you haven't. So the brand, which I clearly can't pronounce, I think it's Biologique Recharge. Yeah, don't know. So this is a long-standing product. It's been out for a number of years. I've heard it spoken about for years and I've never actually used it. It's kind of a little bit scary if I'm honest, because there are so many warnings that come with these products that you think, do I want to risk it? So much so this is one of the strongest, I believe, that they do. They do a few different versions, and I think P50 is the original one, the first one they ever came out with. Now, it's basically a chemical peel for your skin, which in itself sounds kind of scary, doesn't it? But I'm quite used to, or my skin is, chemical peels on my face, so I thought I should be okay with this. But the instructions, for example, tell you that to start with for the first 2 weeks, you should use a wet cotton pad, like wet with water, and then put this on to kind of water it down and apply it to your skin and basically see how your skin reacts. So I did that for a day or two and didn't notice anything, and I thought, do you know what, my skin is used to Drunk Elephant's baby facial, it's used to the Dr. Dennis Gross peels, and they're pretty powerful. So I thought, do you know what, I'm going to be brave and I'm going to stop adding the water and just put it straight on my face. And do you know what, my skin's been absolutely fine. You kind of can feel, or I can, a little bit of tingling. Again, some of the things they say that make me a little bit nervous about using it in the first place, it says things like you might feel skin numbness. I mean, it just sounds pretty scary, doesn't it? Anyway, my experience has been it's absolutely fine. I've had no issues using it whatsoever. So yeah, I mean, it's probably too early to recommend it, but I have already noticed just using it for a few days that my skin does feel softer. I can feel that little bit of tingling, so it feels like it's doing something. Little bits of kind of old breakouts, like little marks you're trying to get rid of. They seem to be moving a little bit quicker. My skin seems to be resurfacing a bit quicker. So yeah, first impressions are good and people absolutely rave about them. Now it is expensive. For this 150ml, which is 5.1 fluid ounce, it's £75. They do a bigger one, but I thought I'll start with this one to see how I get on first of all. But anyway, that was the first item I bought. And first impressions are, I really like it. Obviously, I'm not using any other peels or acids while I'm using this product, but it's so easy. Just literally a one swipe with this, go on with the rest of my skincare, and my skin seems to like it. So I've got high hopes that it will continue to be great, and that I'll be able to report back on that soon. I picked up a couple of favourites for me, products that I use all the time that I literally just needed to top up on. One is the Tan Luxe Super Glow. This has been in my favourites who knows how many times. So this is the Hyaluronic Self Tan Serum. One of these will probably last me about 2 months. So I literally use 3 drops once a day in the morning as part of my routine. So it's a clear self-tan serum. It's got hyaluronic acid in, so I apply it like you would a hyaluronic acid. Some negative reviews I've read for this product are that it leaves sort of like patches and stuff on your skin. So I apply it in such a way that I don't have that issue. And here's how I apply it in case you're wondering or you're having the same issues. I put the 3 drops on my fingers, I spread it all over my face and just under my chin. I don't tend to go down my neck. I'm not aiming for a full-on tan. I'm just aiming for like a healthy glow, should we say. And then what I'll do is I'll get a cotton pad, usually that I've already used to sort of wipe my skin in the morning before I've started on my skincare, and I will take it around my hairline and over my brows just to make sure I'm not getting any kind of streaks or anything. When I do that, it applies perfectly. Obviously wash your hands and stuff afterwards. So anyway, this is my all-time favourite product of this type, really light self-tan. In the summer, if I start to get a tan elsewhere, I will then obviously use it to sort of level things out a little bit on my face and neck if needed. So this is a 30ml 1.01 fluid ounce, and this is £35. It does tell you to use 4 to 12 drops. 3 is enough for me, but you'll get to know when you're using a product like this, depending on what you're trying to achieve. Obviously, the more colour you want, the more you would apply. Then I have picked up another deodorant gel from Necessaire. The deodorant gel. I've gone for the fragrance-free one. I do like the eucalyptus one as well, but sometimes I'm just happy with an unscented deodorant. Otherwise, I feel like your deodorant is almost competing with your perfume or body lotion or whatever. So this is a multi-acid Deo Dry Protect Comfort. These last about 2-3 months for me. It's 50ml or 1.7 fluid ounce. Like I said, it's a fragrance-free one. It's in a glass container and it's a rollerball style deodorant. It is aluminium free. It works really well, and I never get any like ingrown hairs under my arms or anything with this, because it just seems to help with all that. It's a multi-acid complex, so it's got 5% AHA, including lactic acid and mandelic acid, and I think because of that, that's why you don't get the ingrown hairs and stuff. It's a liquid gel. It's at a pH of 3.5 to 4.5, so I don't get any irritation with it or anything, which sometimes I do from deodorants. It's not cheap. This is £18 for this deodorant, but like I said, I get 2 to 3 months out of it, so for me, it's worth it. I needed one. So that's 2 products already that I actually needed. The other ones, perhaps not, but I was dying to try them. The final thing I got is actually one of the kits that I posted about recently on the YouTube community page. If you are subscribed to me on YouTube and if you have your notifications turned on, you should hopefully be notified when I post on the community page. If not, follow me over on Instagram and I post about stuff over there as well. So Liberty released 3 kits. They did one for sensitive skin, one for breakout prone skin, and I think one which was for hyperpigmentation. I have gone for the sensitive one. I kind of wanted the hyperpigmentation one, but it basically sold out before I had a chance to get it. So this particular kit at the time of making the video is still available. It's £50. I absolutely love the bag on the sensitive one, probably more than the other bags for me personally. It screams bright spring and it's lovely. It's obviously a Liberty bag. It's got Liberty on the tag. So this was, like I said, £50. I think it's worth 150 or about that, including the products and stuff inside. Plus these Liberty bags are gorgeous and you can buy them individually as well. So what's inside? We have got the Ren Gentle Cleansing Milk, soothes and protects for sensitive skin. I've used this before. It definitely doesn't cause any irritation, and it's just, you know, it's not the most exciting cleanser ever, but it's a really gentle cleansing milk. If that's what you're looking for, I could definitely recommend it. So it's 150ml, 5.1 fluid ounce. It is a full size. Then we have got a full-size product from QMS Medic Cosmetics, which is a bit of a niche brand that they sell at Liberty, and I think they might sell it at Harrods as well. So this is a Hydrating Boost Tonic Mist, 200ml, 6.76 fluid ounce. I've never used this before. I think this is probably the most expensive product in this particular little collection. So it's got glycerin, it's got panthenol, it's got witch hazel in there, and stuff like that. It says tonifying mist that refreshes and balances, can be used on cleansed skin prior to treatments and moisturizers or over makeup throughout the day to boost hydration, keeping skin balanced and moisturized. So there you go. Then we have got 3 little peels from Dr. Dennis Gross. I've spoken about them before. They're amazing. So these are the ultra gentle daily peels, so the sensitive version of the peels. So if you have very sensitive skin or you've never done peels before, you might want to start with these. It's a 2-step process. Cleanse the skin, dry the skin, use pad number 1 all over your face, leave it for 2 minutes, then you go in with pad number 2, leave it for 2 minutes, then you're going to do your serum or whatever you do and a moisturiser, and then you're going to go to sleep and your skin will look super radiant. Love those. And then we've got, I think this is a travel size from Kate Somerville. This is the Delicate Recovery Cream Stressed Skin Saver, 15ml or half of a fluid ounce. This is unscented. It's almost got like a light balm type texture, but if your skin is feeling sensitive or sensitized, this would be a nice little routine. Cleanse, tone, peel, moisturize. Actually no, and scratch that, start again. We're going to cleanse, then we'll peel, then we'll tone, then we'll moisturize. I think that's how I do it. And inside it is lined in like a blacky material. So these bags are quite forgiving if you are a bit clumsy or if something leaks or spills or what have you in there. They are pretty practical in that way. And I'm a practical kind of girl, to be fair. So that was the sensitive skin kit. Like I said, that was £50, which I didn't think was bad for that little collection. And I really, really wanted this bag. Okay, on to the gift itself. So most people will get the exact same items. There's a slight variation in terms of which scent you got and things like that for certain items. The first one being this candle. So if you get this gift, you'll get this full-size candle. It's a Liberty candle, 300 gram full size, and there are 2 variations to this candle. So according to my notes, you will either get the scented candle in wildflower or lanthe, and it's worth £52 just for the candle. So I have got it in wildflowers, which is wild rose, jasmine petals and cedarwood. I don't like jasmine, and unfortunately that is the overpowering scent that I'm getting from the candle. So I won't be opening it. I will find somebody that will love it, but very nice, good quality candles that Liberty do, by the way. And this is a full size, which is quite a generous size. Sometimes you just get minis and stuff in these gifts. So it's nice, but unfortunately, as you don't get to choose which candle, this wouldn't have been my choice. I do like the bag this gift comes in as well, and it's quite practical. It's got a little zip pocket here on the outside, so you could put like medications and things in there if you wanted to, and that's lined as well. Or you could put like cotton pads, cotton wool, all that kind of stuff. And it's got like a zip on the top, and it's jam-packed. Obviously the candle wouldn't fit in here, which is why it was included separately, but it's jam-packed full of goodies and things in here, and it's pretty heavy. We'll look at the bag in more detail once we've gone through all the products, because it has got a little internal pocket as well. So the first product, I'll try and do it in order of the list I've made because I've done some workings out. So if you are new to the channel and want to know how I work this out, if the product is sold in the exact same size that it is in this bag and I can find it, like it's a travel size or a full size, then that is obviously the value, that's what they're selling it for. If they don't sell it in this size, I work it out price per mil. So what I'll usually do is find out how much a full size is of that particular item. Say it's £50, 50ml, I'll then divide that between the mil of the product. So if it was a 10ml product and 50ml of that product is usually £50, I would say the item is worth £10, price per mil. Hopefully that makes sense. If you care about these things, you might not have any interest in it, but I just thought I'd mention it while I'm doing it. So the first item is by Sunday Riley, and it's their CEO Afterglow Brightening Vitamin C Cream. It's their newest cream. It is like almost a neon yellow colour. It smells of something, I don't really know what. It did have a little sticker on, just, I guess, sealing it. But it is a really nice moisturiser. It's nice, it makes your skin really nice and glowy. So this is an 8 g size, which price per mil is worth £9.60. It was pointed out to me the other day, one of you guys left me a comment about this when I advertised the kit and said, actually some of these items have come in our Liberty Beauty Drop boxes, and you are absolutely right. So, and this is partly from memory, so forgive me, hopefully I'll get it all right. But I'm going to put to one side the products that I think we've had in the Beauty Drop before, and we will mention them at the end. I'll cover everything I don't believe we've had before, and then we can see what we think of that. So the next products, I'm skipping a couple of products on my list, we'll come back to them because they are, like I said, products and stuff we've had before. The next product I will go for, I don't think we've had this before, but now I'm starting to wonder. It's by Zellens, and this is the Power E Vitamin E Concentrate, moisturising and protecting. This is a travel size, this 10ml size retails at £41. So it's a pretty pricey like serum, but it's, you know, if you like Zellens and you like this product, it's pretty good, isn't it? It says a high potency concentrate formulated with a unique mixture of vitamin E, 4 types of tofferol esters and tocotrienols. I really wish they'd just come up with words I could pronounce. Infused with a proprietary complex of botanicals rich in vitamin E, this moisturising and protecting treatment nourishes the skin by replacing lost moisture and provides antioxidant protection to help reduce visible damage caused by free radicals. It says you can apply daily, morning and evening. Next, we have got a full-sized SPF. I was very excited to see this in here. It's the Ultraviolet Lean Screen Mineral Mattifying Fragrance-Free Skin Screen. That's really difficult to say. I Love ultraviolet. I have got pretty much all of the SPF range. It's probably one of my favourite SPFs. I love, love, love these products. So this is an SPF 50 plus. They're an Australian sunscreen brand, and this one in particular is really good if you have got oily or combination skin because it's mattifying. Now, because it's an SPF 50, it's going to require a little bit of working into your skin. I don't know if you've noticed this, but the higher the SPF, the harder it is to get it to go in your skin, if you know what I mean, to sink in and stuff. But I do find once you've worked it in, it's totally worth it. It leaves a really nice finish, brilliant for putting makeup on afterwards, and you know that you're actually protected, which is the important thing with products like this. So this is a full size 50ml and it retails at £34. And like I said, this is particularly good if you've got oily or combo skin and you're looking for a little bit of mattifying. Even if you're not, it's not drying to the skin, it doesn't leave a white cast or anything. It's just a really nice one. Then we've got a cleanser. This one is from Kate Somerville and it's the Goat Milk Moisturising Cleanser. This is probably my favourite Kate Somerville cleanser. It's just so comforting. It's like a creamy texture. It feels really nice on the skin. It's not stripping, leaves your skin feeling really comfortable and moisturised, but doesn't cause breakouts or anything. It's just really lovely. It says you can use it morning or night. It's sulfate free and clinically tested to be safe for sensitive skin. And this is worth between £7 and £10 depending on where you buy it from. And it's kind of like a travel size. So that's a 30ml size. Then we've got some eye masks from Patchology. These are the Rejuvenating Eye Gels, and it's literally just one pair of hydrogel masks that you put underneath your eyes to add a little bit of hydration. You can leave them for a bit longer if you want, of course. And these retail at £3 for one set. They're not super pricey if you love them and you want to repurchase them, but they're a really good quality eye mask for the price, I'd say. Then we've got a super tiny deodorant from Malin and Guts. This is a eucalyptus deodorant. It smells very nice. It's just like a clear one. Obviously it's really tiny. It's 5.1 gram or 0.18 ounce. This is also an aluminium free deodorant and price per mil, this is only worth £1.32. Like I said, it's tiny, but it's a nice way to see if you like it. If you usually have aluminium in your deodorant, by the way, and you use an aluminium free one to start with, you're going to think this deodorant just doesn't work because it does take a while for your skin to adjust to not having the aluminium there. The aluminium is what stops you sweating, as I understand it. Not that you're going to sweat with one of these, but you just need to get your skin used to it. Google switching to aluminium free deodorant if you're in the slightest bit interested, because I'm sure there's people out there that know a lot more about it than I do. But anyway, I have used it before, it is a good one. But yeah, it's so tiny. Always handy for your handbag though. Then we've got a little curl cream, and this is by Way, and it's called Curl Cream. It's a fluid ounce or 30ml. It says section hair and distribute evenly by finger combing through each section. Embrace and enhance your natural curls or use to create your favourite style. On dry hair, apply sparingly and directly to curls to help define and smooth frizz. I obviously don't have curls, but I do know people who do, so I'll pass it on to somebody who can use this. But this is worth £3.55, so again, not a great value, but nice if you've never used the product before and you want to give it a go. Next, we have got a travel size from Ren. This is a gentle cleansing gel. So you've just watched me, assuming you watched that bit, open the Sensitive Skin Kit, which included the Evercalm Gentle Cleansing Cream, I think it's called. This one is the gel version, basically. And this is 50ml or 1.7 fluid ounce. It retails at £10. Out of the two, I would say the milk, it was a cleansing milk. I would say the milk is slightly more gentle than the gel. It's just a texture thing, depends what you prefer, but this is still very good for sensitive skin. Next, we've got a travel size moisturiser. This is by Paula's Choice. It's the Omega Plus Complex Moisturiser with chia and flaxseed. It's for normal to dry skin. It restores essential nutrients for healthy, glowing skin and strengthens the skin's ability to retain moisture. 15ml or half of a fluid ounce. It says once or twice a day, apply over face and neck. For daytime, always follow with a sunscreen. Good advice. So this is worth £14. Then we've got a little body cleanser, and this is by Corez. It's the Renewing Body Cleanser in Santorini Grape Renew and Hydrate, 40ml, 1.35 fluid ounce. A fresh, fruity aroma of juicy grapes, berries and violet with a hint of lime. It does smell very good. I think we got this in a Look Fantastic box like last month. So this is worth £5 on the Look Fantastic website. I don't know if it was that box we got it in now. My memory honestly is shocking. But I've recently had this in some kind of beauty box. It might have been OK Beauty. But anyway, they sell it on Look Fantastic for £5. It smells really nice. Unfortunately, it's got sulfates in it, sodium lauryl sulfate, which doesn't agree with my skin. So it'll be another one I'll be passing on. Then we have got an Hourglass mascara. And it's the Caution mascara, and this is the sample-sized version, 3.5 gram or 0.12 fluid ounce. So this is worth £8.90 based on the fact that the travel size, which is 5.5 gram, is worth £14. So it's not too far off that size, and it's a good enough size to see if you like it. Next up, we've got an Augustinus Bader product. This is one I've never seen in a goodie bag before, ever, which is unusual because there's certain ones that keep showing up and up and up. So it's interesting to have something different. So this is called the Ultimate Soothing Cream with TFC8, of course, 7ml or 0.2 fluid ounce. Backed by over 30 years of research and innovation, the Ultimate Soothing Cream fuses our exclusive TFC8, a proprietary blend of amino acids, high-grade vitamins and synthesized molecules with potent plant compounds to address the root causes of dryness and inflammation. Now this, and I hope you're sitting down, 50ml of this particular moisturiser is £225, which is quite frankly insane. So it's just in a little blue tube like this, which means this 7ml size price per ml is worth £31.50, which is also slightly crazy. So if you were considering this moisturiser, then this is definitely the way to try it before you commit to a full size, because that's a very expensive moisturiser. Then we've got a perfume from Willem Parfumerie. Now I know we've had stuff from this brand in the Beauty Drop in the early days, but it was just like little tiny tester bottles, whereas this is the kind of travel size packaging they do. It's got a little silver cap and then the spray on the top. So this one, you can buy 3 of these for £105 and they're 10ml sizes. We've just got one 10ml size and it's unboxed. So this is worth about £35 if you divide that by 3. It's a very nice cut glass bottle. And Purple Fig, I've struggled to describe fragrance, so I'm going to tell you what the brand says about it. They say Purple Fig journeys through a wild secret garden lined with fig trees. Delicate, clean and fresh top notes of lemon and cassis cur seep through a woody core of cedarwood and cypress. Soft florals are scattered throughout. Blooms of galbanum and cyclamen for sweet warmth. Then we have got a face mask, and this is from QMS, and it's the Power Firm Mask. So this one is completely new to me. I've done a little bit of reading up on it, and it's supposed to be a moisturising and firming mask apparently. It looks like a big size 30ml, but actually a full size of this would be 100ml and £90, which makes this one worth £27. The packaging isn't super plush, it's just like plastic, and it's got a little pump on it, but yeah, interesting. Then we've got a mask from 111 Skin, and this is another product that I've never seen 111 Skin include in a goodie bag before, and it's the Microbiome Blemish Mask. So this I'm quite excited for because it's one of the only masks they do I haven't actually tried, and I do get blemishes, so I'm intrigued to see how this works. So this is worth £46 in this little travel size, quite simply because the full size is so expensive. It says apply a generous amount onto clean skin or focus on areas of concern following your usual 111 Skin regime. So it almost sounds like you leave this on. A gentle exfoliator that simultaneously clears and calms the complexion. The Clarity Mask works to regulate bacteria within our skin's natural microbiome to facilitate a fortified and balanced barrier. I'll have to give it a try and see what it's like. Okay, so we're nearly on to the items that we've had in the Beauty Drop before. This next one, I'm not 100% sure whether we've had it before or not, because we may have had it in the advent calendar. I do unbox a lot of different things, so it's hard to keep track. Well, this is by MZ Skin, and it's the Anti-Pollution Illuminating Eye Mask, Detoxifying and Brightening Hydrogel Eye Mask. Now, this particular eye mask is worth £14 in comparison to that Patchology one that's worth £3. Do we think this is so much better? We will see, I don't know. But a 5-pack of these is £70, which is quite frankly crazy, unless they're amazing. So anyway, now let's have a look at what came in previous Beauty Drop boxes. Okay, so the first item to have previously appeared in a Beauty Drop box is by Suduk. I think that's how you pronounce it. This is the Treatment Serum Primer. and it's got SPF 15. It's 10 gram on 0.35 ounce. This is what it looks like. It's almost like a peachy kind of colour. It's very lightweight. Personally, SPF 15, I would still be applying another SPF as well as this, but it is nice that it does have that in, and it is quite, dries down quite nicely. It's not sticky, quite mattifying. Makeup goes on top of it very nicely. So a 38ml version of this would be £42, and we are getting 10ml, which is worth £14. Then we have got a soap bar from the brand Granado, and it's the Caroca bar, which I think we actually got in our most recent Beauty Drop box. Again, it's fairly recent, Crystal. It was literally last month, so I don't know why I don't remember it. I'll put a card here if you've not seen the latest video, you see what I mean. Just smell of something, I don't really know what. But this is worth about £7. It's a bar soap, 120 gram or 4.23 ounce. We've also had the heated space masks before in our Beauty Drop box. Again, I think in probably the earlier boxes. I do like these. I mean, I love these, to be fair. I've bought them many, many times. These are the heated eye masks. Do not open it until you're going to use it. I would recommend, or how I use it, is I remove all my makeup, do my nighttime skincare routine, and then as I'm dropping off to sleep, I put this on, and it literally heats when it comes in contact with the air, and it stays hot for about 20 to 25 minutes. It also smells quite nice, quite relaxing. It's lovely. You don't have to use it in bed at night. You could just use it if you're like meditating or relaxing or something. It's very nice. Then we've got a hand balm from Otto. This is the Nourishing Hand Balm. I think we may have got a full size of this in the very first Liberty Drop box, but I'm not certain. 300 milligrams of CBD, 30ml or 1 fluid ounce. Nourish dry hands day after day, infused with pure Otto CBD, aloe vera, sweet almond and holly basil oils to help moisturise, soften and protect the skin. 75ml is worth £29. This is worth about £11.60. Then we've got the Seated Queen Cold Cream. Again, I think this came in a recent box. So this is the one that's a cleanser or a mask or a moisturiser. It's 30ml or 1 fluid ounce. This is the travel size. I like to use it best as a cleanser. It basically performs like an old-fashioned cold cream, but obviously better. So you apply it to dry skin, and then I like to take it off with a damp cloth. You can leave it on overnight as a moisturising treatment, or you could use it as a moisturiser. You can actually purchase it in this size for £22. And then finally we have got from Votary Daily Apple Toner with malic acid, and it's prebiotic, 30ml 1.01 fluid ounce. And it says reveal younger looking radiant skin with a simple swipe of this toner. The Daily Apple Toner contains a balanced blend of AHAs, including malic and lactic acids, to gently brighten and smooth the skin. Formulated with milk thistle to soothe and glycerin to increase hydration and glow. And licorice extract helps even out the skin tone. Prebiotic inulin rebalances your skin's microbiome while boosting hydration. Use daily after cleansing to give a gorgeous, healthy glow. 100ml of this would be £35, so this is worth £10.50 price per ml. Then I promised I'd show you the inside of the bag. It's all nicely lined, and it's got a little sort of gappy slip pocket that probably you can't see on the camera, but it's there. It's a very nice bag. It will actually stand up on its own with nothing in it, and I think this is going to be my travel bag for my upcoming holiday because I really, really like it. So another lovely little Liberty wash bag. So that was the gift with purchase. They were the things I bought. Let me know in the comments what you think of this gift with purchase. At the time of making the video, it is still available, but there will only be so many available. So if you are interested, I wouldn't wait too long because they do sometimes sell out. But I hope you found it interesting seeing what's in here and working out whether this is for you or whether you're gonna pass and wait for a future one. It's not my favourite ever. There are some things I'm particularly excited about more than others, but all in all, I thought it was a half decent one. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I would love it if you'd give it a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing. And I'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.